Coming up this week on The Good Life, it's a pizza lover's paradise, and it's helping put Knoxville on the map for this American favorite. Hope you're hungry. We're showing you one of Knoxville's hidden gems and how to better explore the good life sushi style. Need some help adding sophisticated glamour to your wardrobe? We're showing you some great thrift store looks for your next night out on the town. Plus, we talked to our Knoxville neighbor who shares her good life secrets after celebrating more than 100 birthdays. And we're paying it forward to one of our neighbors, now using his story to help young mothers in our community. It's all coming up on The Good Life. Living the good life doesn't mean having everything you want. It means recognizing and appreciating what you have. Hello to you. I'm Kelly Parker. To me, living the good life means sharing family traditions and great stories, finding a style that's all your own, and living with a go big or go home kind of spirit. Oh, and every good life sprinkles in the element of surprise. So pull up a chair and join us. I think you'll agree. Every day is better when it's served with a slice of the good life. Hello to you and welcome to The Good Life. I'm Kelly Parker. We thank you so much for joining us. When you think of Knoxville, do you think of pizza? Well, a new study by smartassets.com just named our city the third best place in the country to live for pizza lovers. So how do we test that theory? Well, the Pizza Palace on Magnolia has been serving up some of your favorites for more than 50 years. It's taken years of tossing, thousands of hours of breading, and a dash of great music to create the perfect recipe for a pizza dining experience that's one of a kind. And it's been a landmark and a favorite here in Knoxville for so many years now. Joining us now, one of the sons who helped start it all, Charlie Peroulis. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Thanks for being here.
Tell us the story. How did this all start?
The Pizza Palace started in 1961. It was kind of a dream. My dad and his brothers, my uncles rather, and there was a market for it.
And here we are, year after year, the same great recipes. You say if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
That's our rule. That's our rule. We're always trying to improve. We're always trying to tweak things and make things better. But we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We're not trying to do all the new fads or anything else like that. This is what people expect, what they want at Pizza Palace, and that's what they're going to get.
The same oven that started it all still used today,
same oven,
right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, again, if it's easy to fix and it's not broke, why mess with it? You know, it's got the flavors already built in that oven. That's half the battle right there.
It's ready to go. Let's talk about some of the favorites. You have so many great choices on the menu here.
We do. We kind of appeal to a little bit for everybody. So, you know, the whole family can come out and enjoy. You know, you want a burger, we grind our own beef in house. You want pizza, you want pasta, you want a salad. We've got a little bit of everything. We're all doing everything fresh every day. So, you know, just because one of the members of the family wants pizza doesn't mean that everybody has to eat pizza. So people come out. A lot of people still eat in their cars in the drive-in. But most of our business is carry out. People call it in and come pick it up and take it home. And they travel great distances. We get folks from all over town on a regular basis.
Right, all over the country too. You mentioned you've had several debuts on national television.
We've been on national television, so we get a lot of travelers coming through town with Interstate 40 and 75. So people make a stop in Knoxville to check out the local flavor.
And Charlie, this is where all of the magic happens. This is a favorite here at the Pizza Palace.
It is. Our onion rings are certainly very popular. We probably sell one order per customer. 90% of our orders have an order of onion rings on them. And as you can see, they're hand breaded. And it takes a long time to do them. It's labor intensive, but there's no other way to get that crisp coating on there. And then we fry them up golden brown, and they're my favorite.
They're my favorite. If you have never tried these onion rings, this is the place to try them first. Let's talk about what's going on right behind us.
Here we're boiling our meat sauce. We're sauteing the meat and the onions and all that stuff, so it's going to simmer all day long. We're going to throw it all back together with a bunch of spices, and then it'll be ready to go on our pasta. And
you refuse to give us the hidden ingredients inside here, right?
I've told a lot of people there's no way. You'd have to kill me first.
Okay, we won't do that. And behind us?
Behind us, we've got some sausage that we made today. We grind our own pork in-house, cook it off, grind it up just right for the pizzas.
And many of the customers here have been coming in for years. You say they're like family. You know their
They
schedules.
are. We know their schedule. We know what they drive. We know what they eat. It's kind of funny. We get some folks who pull in and start waving at us not to start their order because they never change. So on the occasion that they do want to change, they've got to put a stop to it fast before we start.
What do you hope the legacy is Pizza Palace leaves behind one day?
It's one of those things where you just want to do a good job. My reputation, my name is on the place. You know, it's our family business. You want to make sure that that's what people remember. That those people gave us a good product at a good value and a smile on their face. So you know, that's what you do. That's what you hope for.
So this show is called The Good Life. What is living the good life to you?
I mean, come on, pizza and onion rings and you know, and a soda. What's better than that? Or a burger and fries? Does it get any better?
It does not. That's the good life here at the Pizza Palace. Okay, so now who's hungry? By the way, Charlie says this week the Pizza Palace is actually celebrating its 55th anniversary. Congratulations to Charlie and the entire team, and keep that good food coming. Still to come here on The Good Life. Coming up, throw on your apron. We're heading into another kitchen serving up sushi that's out of this world. And who needs a date night makeover? We're bringing you some of our favorite night out on the town looks on a budget. Plus, we talk to our neighbor who's experienced a century of living the good life. She shares some of her wisdom with us ahead. And he's dedicating his life to serving and protecting others. We have his inspiring story coming up. But first, as we head to break, we love our Good Life viewers, and Debbie Knuckles is one of them who's taking our love for thrift stores and turning some clothes into something spectacular. Tell us what you're doing.
I'm taking men's shirts that they wear every day, and I'm transforming into wonderful outfits for girls.
Yes, fantastic looks. We're going to show you some of Debbie's fantastic creations coming up after this break. The Good Life brought to you by Knoxville Wholesale Furniture and Medeiros.
Knoxville Wholesale Furniture is proud to announce the Trisha Yearwood Home Collection. With an emphasis on comfort, Trisha Yearwood has designed simple, honest furniture that will make any space feel like a home. The collection ranges from accent pieces to dining room and bedroom furniture. It combines Trisha's Southern style with a classic twist for timeless decor. Its custom upholstery pieces are North Carolina made and completely charming, all at introductory prices. Knoxville Wholesale Furniture, Peters Road and Callahan Drive.
You got decisions, we got solutions. TrustDale.com.
Cut your energy costs by 20, 30, even 50% with Medeiros E-Shield reflective technology and insulation, like I did. For utility savings and home performance improvements, you can trust Medeiros. Call Medeiros today.
Welcome back. Just before break, we told you how our Good Life viewer Debbie Knuckles is taking a thrift store shirt and turning it into something spectacular. We want to show you a couple of those now. Walk us through what you have.
Football season coming up, we removed the collar, took off the sleeves, and you got something ready to go to the football games
All
with.
ball.
And then this, I let the collar on, put a little bling bling, took the little shoulders out, a little off the shoulder thing, and made short sleeves, and now you got a little blouse.
Very cute. Just showing a little imagination goes a long way, even with these thrift store finds. We have more fantastic looks coming up. Are you tired of eating the same old food when you go out to dinner? Well, living the good life means experiencing great food in a fun atmosphere, but not blowing the budget doing so. And one hidden gem here in Knoxville is the perfect spot to find all of that and much more. And we are here at Tomo's on Kingston Pike. If you've never experienced sushi here, you are in for quite a treat. Joining us today, we have Patrick, the owner, and this is a learning process for folks who have never experienced this type of sushi. Walk us through the different types.
Yeah, we got 3 different types of sushi. One is very common, which is a roll. It's a maki, rice on the outside and the ingredients in the inside. And then we have the nigiri, which is a rice ball with fish on the top, and the sashimi, if you want to go, I would say more advanced.
Yes, a little bit more on the edge, so to speak. The key to all of your dishes here, you say, is the freshness of each of them. You have the freshest fish in Knoxville.
Yeah, I mean, my secret ingredients is fresh. So.
And tell us where you get all your fish, and it ends up right here on our plates.
We get our fish from Hawaii. Usually it takes 24 to 48 hours, and they ship it after, right off the auctions, and they come over here.
And as the plates come out, this looks more like a work of art that we're seeing on our plates.
Oh yeah, we'll keep our ingredients, and our the way we're making it is as Japanese traditional as possible.
Right. And it looks fantastic on your plates. Now, you've also opened a sake bar here as well.
Oh yes, for the late night sushi lovers, we have the full sake bar, and we also have liquor and Japanese vodka, and soon I will get some whiskey, Japanese whiskey, and we have beer of your choice, usually Kirin, Asahi, or Ichiban.
Right, lots of different choices here at Tomo. The secret about Tomo, many local restaurant workers and employees, once they get off from work, they actually choose Tomo's to come relax and have some great food, right?
Oh yes, yeah, we have the late night. We usually bring out the candle, dim the lights, and change the music a little bit. And usually the folks at the restaurant, they come here after their hard working days and they just hang out with us on the weekends until 3 o'clock in the morning. So.
Right. A very relaxing, fun atmosphere, perfect for a date night, right?
Oh yes, of course. You can pick every corner for your own space and the way you like it too. So.
Right, and really enjoy and relax. You mentioned that a lot of your clients and customers, you treat like family here. You've gotten to know them over the years, and you know exactly what they want as they're stepping in the door.
Yes, of course. We know what they want before they want it, and we treat them just like the family. This is our home for each of us, and we treat them like our own family.
Right. For those who've never been in, what would you say to encourage them to come in, try out, and maybe try a new roll or the sashimi to just really mix things up?
We encourage people to actually come in to create their own rolls the way they want it, and best of all, we're gonna do some sake bomb.
Exactly. They've got it all for you here at Tomo's. Come experience all the fun. And Tomo's makes a fantastic couples night out. Well, speaking of date night, do you need a little pep in your step when it comes to glamming up your night out on the town attire? Well, here are some fantastic looks straight from the thrift store to bring you a little style inspiration. Okay, here's look number 1. We're calling it the Sparkle Set. We've paired this thrift store cream and gold sequin skirt costing $5 with this Ann Taylor blouse priced at $3. Add the white necklace for $2 and the fun cream and leather heels for $3. Total cost for the Sparkle Set, $13. We're calling look number 2 the Gold Accent. We've paired this wine-colored classic dress for $4 with a gold belt and the necklace, each $2, and these fantastic thrift store heels for $5. Total cost for the Gold Accent set, $13. Look number 3 is Casual Glitz. We found this sequin black top for $3, added a pop of color with a J. Crew belt and necklace, each $2, and found a pair of dark jeans for $4. Now add these fabulous gold hills, again $4. Total cost for casual glitz, $13. Our final look is the white party. We've added this white classic dress costing $4 and a gold belt for $2. Add a white and gold necklace, each $2, and those heels from look number 3. Total cost for the white party set, $9. And now you're date night ready. And that's living the good life. Speaking of, our next guest has seen more than 17 presidents come and go in her lifetime. She's raised a family, lived through several wars, and experienced a marriage lasting more than 60 years. And on her 101st birthday, we can't think of anyone better to explain the secret behind living the true good life. For Frida Maynard, the memories of growing up on an East Tennessee farm are a treasure. From seeing the first homes with electricity.
But I was real young.
Yeah.
And it came up through there, and Daddy had it connected, you know.
To the invention of the telephone.
We had telephone on the farm, and my uncles and Ken all had telephones.
Right. This 101-year-old experienced it all. What do you love about living here in East Tennessee?
Well, I just think it's a wonderful place. There's so many different things. I never could tell you all of them. And they're good people, and they help one another, and it's just kind of like a family.
Yeah. But Frida would soon marry the love of her life, Hugh Maynard, and follow her new husband to Key West, Florida, where he would work on submarines during World War II.
It was, we just didn't know one day from the next what was going to happen. And when the boats went out at night, they go, you know, and
super loud.
Go out. We didn't know whether they'd ever come back or not.
Yeah, you didn't. Hugh Maynard would come back and would bring Frida back home to his family's dairy farm here in East Tennessee. There they would raise 3 children and celebrate many years together.
No, but I know when I got him, I kept him. Oh, he's the sweetest fella ever was. He was a quiet, gentle, sweet, good to everybody, helped everybody.
It was his spirit to help others, along with his love for this community, that Frida says helped make her marriage thrive for more than 60 years. So after more than a century of experience, to Frida Maynard, what is living the good life?
I guess it's trusting in the Lord and trusting your neighbors and how you can help them in churches then, and I'm just ready for anything.
By the way, Governor Bill Haslam sent Miss Frida a special birthday card for her big day and said a special thank you for all the pepper jam she's made him over the years. Happy birthday again to you, Miss Frida. We wish you many more. Still to come here on The Good Life. Coming up, we surprise one of our neighbors who goes the extra mile every day to help others right here in our community. His story is still ahead. Who says you can't transform those thrift store finds? Debbie, show us a couple more of the shirts you are transforming with a man's shirt.
A simple man's shirt, taking off the collar and then making it a nice V in the back, adding a little bow, kind of make it a little feminine. And then one of my favorites, making it 3/4-inch sleeves, replacing the lace on the pocket, and then you have a big V in the back with lace.
Very cute, all made from a tablecloth. We're going to show you the magic and inspiration behind Debbie's thought process as she transforms these thrift store finds after the break. The Good Life, brought to you by Knoxville Wholesale Furniture and Medeiros.
Introducing Marchesa by Bernhardt. Creating a sophisticated look while maintaining a casual comfort is the goal of Marchesa, a neo-traditional collection that pairs classic forms with contemporary finishes. European elements are distinctly recognizable, but the group carves out its own modern path. The unique mix of materials and finishes combines to create an appealing, earthy palette that exudes luxury while remaining understated, exclusively at Knoxville Wholesale Furniture.
You got decisions, we got solutions. TrushDale.com.
Cut your energy costs by 20, 30, even 50% with Medeiros eShield reflective technology and insulation, like I did. For utility savings and home performance improvements, you can trust Medeiros. Call Medeiros today.
So you take your $3 thrift store find and you have a little inspiration. Debbie, tell us the inspiration behind all of your unique creations.
Everything I do is off of Pinterest. I love it. It gives me an idea. It gets me kicked off. And then I just grab the shirt and decide, what I'm going to use that I already have and just kind of rework it. And then usually it always turns out
pretty fantastically.
Exactly.
Debbie's being modest, but she knows how to sew and piece all of these things together. But you say anyone can do this, right?
Absolutely. I taught myself how to do all this stuff.
Okay, so she's turning her thrift store finds into something fantastic. To check out all of Debbie's creations, you can head to our Facebook page at The Good Life with Kelly Parker. And now it's time for this week's Good Life surprise. Our guest this week was abandoned by his mother at only 3 days old, but he's now using his life experiences to inspire other young mothers to make the right choice right here in our community. For Sam Hall, being left on the steps of a police station in Korea meant his first few months of life were spent in foster homes and finally in the hands of an adoption agency.
And I don't think I had any name, no identification. The government actually had to make that stuff up for the agency, for the adoption agency, to be able to, I guess, streamline me getting adopted. And then my parents adopted me when I was 3 months old from Seoul, South Korea, and then I've been here ever since.
Sam would grow up in Blount County, graduate from Alcoa High School, then go on to graduate from Tennessee Tech. Today, he's part of a brotherhood of officers that helped rescue him so many years ago.
I've worked for the Sheriff's Office for 10 years, and it's special to get up and know that I'm helping the community and the citizens out in Blount County.
And he's also helping lead an organization, encouraging young mothers to make smart choices with their unwanted newborns.
It's called Secret Safe Place. That is where a mother can drop off their child within 72 hours with no questions asked to any emergency service, police department, hospital, fire department. So that gives them another opportunity and another outlet that if they're in a situation where they don't feel like they can take care of a child, that they can turn it over with no questions asked, and somebody will.
Obviously, your story could be very different if you had not been left where you were.
It could have been, I could have been left somewhere else and I wouldn't be sitting here right now. And I think you said it, I do have a passion, definitely for small kids, knowing that I was left and knowing that I was abandoned and knowing where I could be if it wasn't for my parents right now, and if it wasn't for Holt Adoption Agency, and if it wasn't for how the pieces kind of fell in place, where I could be. But luckily I'm here where I'm at now.
To Sam, his adoptive parents are a reminder that his path was written by a higher power. Do you feel fortunate to have landed in the family that you landed in?
Every day, every day. I wouldn't trade my parents for anything. I really wouldn't.
A path that includes many more blessings ahead. One day you too want to pay it forward and adopt a child who needs
I would
help.
like to. I mean, that really is something special to me. At some point, if I'm able to, then I would like to adopt.
Well, we, on behalf of The Good Life and on behalf of the Dancing Bear Lodge, we want to say thank you to you for all you do for our community, how you are helping inspire people in our community, and we would like to give you a free meal, compliments of The Good Life, to go enjoy, just as a thank you and to say thank you for all you do for our community.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And congratulations to Sam on all of his accomplishments. We wish him the very best. To nominate our next Good Life surprise guest, you can head to our Facebook page at The Good Life with Kelly Parker. So that's it. That's our show. To our crew, that's what it means to live the good life. It means believing in family traditions and recipes that are uniquely East Tennessee. It means experiencing new flavors and great styles without overspending. It means learning from those with more experience and using our experiences to help others along the way. We thank you so much for inviting us into your home this week. And remember, every day is better when it's served with a slice of the good life. And we hope you'll agree. We'll see you back here next time.
Well, it's good to be alive. So good to be alive. This feeling